All right. Well, welcome everybody to our introduction to the Sunrider basics. My name is Ann Humble, and I'm very pleased to be doing this with you today. We've invited some people. Veronica and I were at a trade show over the weekend, and we've invited people to join us and learn more about Sunrider. So this is what we're doing here. So what you're going to learn today is you're going to hear my story. You're going to hear what makes Sunrider different from all the other nutritional companies that are out there. You're going to learn a little bit about the philosophy of regeneration. We'll introduce you to the basic products and give you an overview of all of the products, but basically we'll talk probably more about the basic products that most people are introduced to in the beginning. And then at the end, we'll show you how, if you're interested, how you can get started. So first things first, a little about me. I've been a Sunrider for 28 years this year. And I got started because a woman who was a friend of my mother's introduced me to the products when she heard that I had been having a lot of trouble with my health and that conventional medicine didn't seem to have an answer for me. I had chronic pain and chronic fatigue syndrome, and my immune system was blasted, and I had all kinds of weird and awful symptoms. And I had been doctoring for many, many years, and the doctors couldn't seem to figure out what was wrong. So I was introduced to Sunrider, and Marg, I love her and thank her probably every day. She doesn't know this, that she introduced me to Sunrider. I'm so grateful that she had the courage to come forward and introduce me to these foods. And I was at a point in my life when I thought I may as well try something because everything else wasn't working. So I did. I got started with the basic products that you'll hear about it a little bit later. I had been not well and in pain probably for 6 years at the time that I was introduced to Sunrider. And I followed Marg's encouragement and instructions on saying that if I was in a compromised situation, the basic program should be eaten the way it was suggested on the package at the time, and we can talk about that later. I did as she suggested, and within 3 months I was pain-free, and I was getting better and better all the time. And 8 months down the road, I actually felt better than I had felt in my entire life. I lost weight through this process and have got my whole family using the foods, not at the level that I do because family will be family. But I am, as I said, I am ever so grateful that I've had these foods in my life and in my family's life, and I love sharing them with people because I love to see what happens to people when they are healthy and happy. So what makes Sunrider products different than whatever all the others that are out there? And I must tell you that in the 28 years that I've been involved in this, Sunrider, and I think there was one other vitamin company that were in business at the time. And now when you look at all the things that are out there, it's absolutely mind-boggling. But Dr. Chen is an amazing man. He's brilliant. He is considered by his peers to be the leading herbalist in the world. And he is funny and probably the smartest person I know. And we are very, very lucky to have him. The Sunrider products are tested on the Chen family first, and they don't do any animal testing, particularly in the skincare line. A lot of people are concerned. It's a common practice to test cosmetic and skincare products on animals, and Sunrider does not do that, and tests all of the products on himself first and then his family. And then after that, it's usually the leaders in the company that get to test the new products out. The food products are whole foods, they're organically grown, they're highly concentrated, and they are uniquely formulated using ancient techniques and formulations that Dr. Chen has the manuscripts for these formulations. And since in the 28 years that, or the 35 years actually, that the company has been around, he's developed many products using these principles that are, many of them are as much as 5,000 years old. The philosophy of regeneration is behind all of the Sunrider products, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that. The Sunrider products are all self-manufactured. They are not outsourced by another manufacturing company. Sunrider is in control of the manufacture and the production of the production of the herbs right from the field until it goes out the door and is delivered to you. As I said, the company's been in business for 35 years, and they now operate in 42 countries around the world. So it's very exciting to be involved with a company like that. So the philosophy of regeneration is very simply that the body has the ability to heal itself when given the proper nutrition, or proper exercise and clean water, pardon me, given proper whole food nutrition, and we must take responsibility for our own health. Now, that does not mean that you don't go to see the doctor. What that means is know your body, do what you should be doing, and when you need a doctor, go to see your doctor. Regeneration, maintenance versus regeneration. I am often asked, so what is the difference between, I take vitamins, why would I need Sunrider? And the difference is in the wholeness. And what vitamins and minerals are is essentially isolated chemicals. They no longer have the synergy of the whole food. And this is something that I just came across today. I wanted something to help you see the importance of whole food nutrition. Vitamins and minerals contain no phytochemicals. Well, what are phytochemicals? And this was the thing that brought my attention to this. Whole foods versus vitamins. This is just an example. So they've got a little picture of an apple here, and they say that there's approximately 5 milligrams of vitamin C in the apple. Now, in your vitamin C tablet on the other side, oftentimes they will have 1,500 milligrams of vitamin C. So that on its own would seem like a no-brainer. Of course, the vitamin C tablet has more vitamin C. But in the apple, the live apple, you have 10,000 phytochemicals. In the vitamin C tablet, you have 0 phytochemicals. When you have these phytochemicals in the whole food with your vitamin C and all the other vitamins that are in there, the phytochemicals have the effect of boosting the vitamin C 263 times the amount of this. So depending on how old you are, you have probably heard someone, your doctor or your mother, say, just eat your foods, eat your whole foods. And that many years ago was the truth, because our foods were far more nutrient dense than they are now. So what do? These phytochemicals, I'm going to go back to the phytochemicals because this was the thing that caught my eye. The definition of a phytochemical is a non-nutritive component of whole food that boosts the nutritional values of the whole food. So what are some of the things that phytochemicals do? They stimulate the immune system. They block substances that we eat, drink, and breathe from becoming carcinogens. That would be negative substances. Reduce the kind of inflammation that makes cancer growth more likely. It prevents DNA damage and helps with DNA repair. Reduces the kind of oxidative damage to cells that can spark cancer. And they can slow the growth rate of cancer cells that trigger damaged cells to commit suicide before they can reproduce. So that's powerful stuff of phytochemicals. And those are all in whole foods. So back to the Sunrider foods and their philosophy of regeneration. Nourishing with whole foods promotes regeneration, which enables the body to heal itself. Sunrider live whole food concentrates is the same as or equal to your live foods that you buy at the grocery store and grow in your garden. But there's more. Sunrider's unique concentration, enhancement, and formulation make them even more powerful. And Dr. Chen's brilliance and his formulation actually makes the nutrients in the Sunrider products more powerful. If there are any negative properties to an herb or a food, he has the knowledge and the expertise to neutralize or negate that. And the concentration process and all of these things make the Sunrider live whole food concentrates actually greater than what you can get in the grocery store or even from your garden, just because of that concentration and enhancement. At Sunrider, we've got something for everybody. Whether you're a baby or whether you're 80 to 100 years old or more, the foods are amazing. This is our basic, the Sunergy whole food line. And this is our basic program, and this is the one that I was introduced to when I first began. And in there is Quinary, New Plus, Cali, and the Sun Care First sweetener, and it's antibacterial and antifungal. And the Cali is for cleansing, New Plus is for nourishment and energy, and Quinary is for balance. And as I said earlier, Sun Care is antifungal and antibacterial and helps to balance your blood sugars. And I spend a little bit of extra time on the Quinary because in that basic program is where the largest investment is. But it's also where people will often have the greatest improvement or change. And as you can see from this little diagram here, there are 5 formulas to feed our 5 main body systems. There's the immune, endocrine, digestive, respiratory, circulatory, and the corresponding products that feed those. So if you are a person that has some compromised system, perhaps allergies, or your immune system is low, or you have poor circulation, or what else here? That's your allergies and your hormones, if you've got hormonal issues. So you can see that this Quinary covers so many things. And if you were to take all of those, you could take all 5 formulas. It will nourish the systems to communicate with each other to help balance all of your systems. Now, you could take the products individually. You can buy them individually, or you can buy them in a combined packet, and that's the form that I like. And you'll notice that he's got alpha 20C over here on its own. Alpha 20C is the one for the immune system. And the reason that he's made that one available in powder and in the capsules, as well as you can buy it in a bulk container, because Dr. Chen feels that our immune systems are being totally blasted and we really, really need to support them. So that's just a basic introduction to quinary, but we could actually do a whole seminar on quinary. As I said, something for everyone in Sunrider. So if you are an athlete, there are many Olympic athletes that have been using the Sunrider products with great success. This is our new SunFit program. It's got the sun bars in it, the Sun Trim Plus, and I'll have Veronica at the end share a little bit about what she's experienced with that. The Vita Shake, again, is similar to New Plus and can give you an energy boost, and it's great for muscle repair and just nourishing the body at the cellular level. You can see here we also have the new Fitness Brigade program. It's amazing. And we have we have hormonal balancing products, men's formula and Bureaus, and for the ladies we've got Bella and Beauty Pearl. We've got the skincare. Now, I was introduced to the skincare later on in my, probably a few months into my Sunrider career. And I actually was a little bit disappointed that Sunrider had a skincare line because the foods were so amazing. I thought, oh, why are you bothering with the skincare? And then when I tried it, I was blown away. There was just no comparison to the skincare line that I was already using. We have we have the beauty line. We have the colors of Candescent, and you can see we've got lipsticks and foundation and wonderful, wonderful products. The lipsticks, if you ever try them, you will never go back to a store-bought lipstick, I promise you. We have our Sun Smile products for you, the toothpaste and the refresher drops, and our amazing fruit and vegetable rinse that makes my fruits and vegetables last 2 to 3 times longer in the refrigerator. And Sunbright Super Clean. In the bleach is shown in this picture. Available only in the United States at the moment, I believe. I don't think we can get that in Canada. And finally, our amazing Sunbreeze Essential Oil, which is an amazing introductory product for people. We had, Veronica, you and I had a lot of fun with this on the weekend introducing people, and it always gets their attention and gets the conversation going. So if you are interested in trying these products, you have 3 ways of doing that. You can become a retail customer with a sponsor, whoever has introduced you can hook you up with that. So you can improve your health and the environment, and you can also save money by simply switching brands in any of the product lines, because as you've seen, they're so concentrated and environmentally friendly. It's one way that you can save a lot of money and do good things for yourself and the environment. You can become a VIP customer, and all that is a retail customer who has accumulated purchases, and when you get to, I believe it's the $500 or $550 accumulation mark, you will start to receive discounts. Or you can become an IBO, or also known as an independent business owner. And in that membership, you can create part-time or full-time income with the potential for residual income. You're the person who decides what level you want to achieve. So there are many ways to become involved. And now we just I'm going to invite Veronica to share a little bit about what she has experienced and what brought her to Sunrider. So so you can unmute yourself now, Veronica. If you can find it, there you go.
Yep.
There you are.
Yeah.
So Veronica, would you like to share what brought you to Sunrider?
Sunbreeze Essential Oil.
That door opener.
Yes. And in fact, I remembered that I had bought it before I knew Jack.
Okay.
And I was looking for someone where I could get some more. I remembered that I had bought it at a trade show somewhere, and it was just a tiny little bottle. And I explained it to Jack, and he knew exactly what I was talking about. And so I was able to, I knew where I could get more. And he introduced me to other stuff. In fact, he handed over all his stuff to me so that he could buy from me, because he was finding this was in a personal care home, and it was just getting too much for him, and it
Yeah.
did. He said there was nobody else that he knew of,
And
and
so,
he apparently must have had confidence in me, and I said I would. I promised him that I would do it, and it took me quite a while, actually, simply because I was working full time, and I just didn't seem to have time to concentrate it on it. So the right time came along, and I pulled out his binder after we got to where we are right here. We just moved here a year ago. It'll be a year in 7 days. And it was shortly thereafter I called Anne and got started. I thought, I need this stuff. I was reading in the binder, and I read about the quinine, and I thought, oh, I need this. And I might as well sign up so that I can get it at a discount. And you remember, Anne, that's what I wanted to do. And then after we got talking, I realized, it was a good deal. I might as well go and get the IBO.
yeah.
And maybe someday we can do this. And here we are.
And here we are having fun. Did you have fun at your trade show in Momart on the weekend?
I did. It was great. The time flew by so fast. Before we knew it, it was time to pack up and go home.
It was.
And it was successful as far as I was concerned. We had exposure, and that was my biggest goal.
Yeah. Well, it was great fun doing it, and we talked to a lot of people, and we
sure did.
And we sold Sunbreeze, and it was easy to do, I thought. Did you feel it was easy?
Sunbreeze, I sold out mine, and you sold some of yours.
Yeah.
And people, that seems to be what people know about.
Yeah.
Oh yes, they. I heard you asking. So, have you heard of Sunrider before? Oh yes. Oh yes. So people know about it. We just have to let them know, I guess. And this is what we were doing. That is now available right here.
Yeah. Yeah. So we've got some amazing products, and we do amazing stuff to offer people for their health. And there is the opportunity for those who want it, if they want to make a little extra money or get their products for free, they can pursue that.
Right.
And if we have it's wealth is not much unless you've got your health. Exactly. And that was a position that I was actually in. I had lost my health, and it was really important for me to get that back. And now that I have that back, I am so grateful for that. And I'm grateful that Dr. Chen has decided to market his products in this manner to make it so that the customers can actually benefit financially from it, or get their products for free. Right. So when you've got your health and you got your wealth, presumably you're going to be happy. We hope that you are. Mm-hmm. And now, if there were people on the call, we would be answering questions here. Veronica, do you have any questions that come to your mind? Not at the moment. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. So what I'm going to do is invite anybody who's watching this Two, we hope that you will join us. Get in touch with the person who shared this video with you. And I like to say they shared it with you because they like you, or they might even love you.
And also, we just care for people in general because we can see what's happening out there at large in our world.
Absolutely. And we know,
in the healthcare system, yada yada yada.
You bet. There's a lot of frightening things going on out there. So if somebody has introduced you to this video, it's probably because they care about you and they're concerned about you and know that there might be something here that might be able to help you.
Exactly.
We encourage you to try the products, and that would be through the person that has shared this with you. Contact them, and they can show you how to get the products. Choose your best membership option, and if all you want to do is be a retail customer, the person that shared this with you is happy to get you started that way. And as we said, you can accumulate your purchases to get discounts, or if you're one of those people that is looking for a way to make some extra money, or maybe just get out of your job. There's a lot of people right now that can't even find a job, or they're working 3 jobs, or they're going to be losing their job. One of the ways that, I certainly love what I do, and I would never want to go back into the work world. I love being my own boss. I love working. Sometimes, today I'm not in my pajamas, but sometimes when I do these things, I am in my pajamas. And how beautiful is that I can do business sitting at my computer in my pajamas. So It's pretty nice. Mm-hmm. So come on up. It's being a little bit slow here. So again, if by chance you found me searching the internet more correctly, you can contact me directly, or you could visit my Sunrider IBO page and you can get started there. My phone number is 306-533-7544. And my email address is ils@myaccess.ca. And my IBO page is down there. I'm not going to read it all off, but hopefully you can get it or pause the video there and join me there. Veronica, would you like to put your phone number in here?
Sure.
What's your phone number?
306-339-7772. And it's a cell, so you can text too.
Excellent. And not too long, we're going to have Veronica's IBO web page up and running, and you can contact her there as well. So thanks, everybody. I hope this was helpful in getting you introduced to the Sunrider foods, and we hope to hear from you.
And you can also reach me on Messenger.
Okay, there you go.
By messaging or calling.
Thanks a lot, Veronica.